Hey y'all, it's John with Done by 6. Today we're going to go over the Vacu-Stack chimney cap we just installed and how much of an improvement it is over our prior chimney cap. All right, so couldn't really wait. We went ahead and installed this Vacu-Stack. It's basically a high wind resistant chimney cap. And I mean, you can see it's discolored. We've been using it for a few weeks now. And wow, it really works a lot better. It's been same winds, 20, 30 miles an hour sometimes, and we've still been able to light our fire, burn the wood, and zero smoke is being pushed back into the house. I don't know if you remember the previous video where we showed what happens when, with the old cap, the high wind conditions, it would basically push air down the chimney and through the stove and then right into the house, which, I mean, obviously it's a bad thing. You don't want those toxic gases and whatnot in your house where people are sleeping, even if you do have those protective measures. And so, having replaced this, this is a Vacu-Stack. It's a 6-inch collar, and I'll take it off in here in a second so you can see. But since we've installed this, we've had no issues with high winds causing smoke inside our house. So it's worth the money in my opinion. We'll have the link in the description below if you guys are interested in that, if it's something that you need. But let me take this apart so you can kind of see how it's put together and how it's installed.
Essentially, you insert this into the collar of the chimney stack. But you can see this is 6 inches around and it fits just inside the chimney stack here. And so it's got a little bit of a, I don't know if you can see this, but a little bit of a gap so that it kind of pushes out and helps keep it stable in high winds. And so eventually I'll use these little tie downs here and kind of screw them into the stack itself just for additional support. But we have been in some pretty high wind situations and it hasn't even moved. So it's been a really great upgrade to our chimney so far. So you just kind of squish this together, get it inside the chimney stack, and then you just kind of work it back down. It's flush. And that's it, and you're good to go. A really easy install. The hardest part is probably taking the old one off, honestly. So because this has two different covers here, you're actually really protected from rain and whatnot, but it is recommended you want to use some sort of a high temp silicone caulking around the edges here where the chimney cap is inserted into the chimney stack, so that you don't actually get any water going down into your chimney or your wood stove or any of that. But for right now, this will be just fine. And more importantly is making sure that your chimney collar here is sealed properly. Our caulking here is still fairly soft and pliable, which means probably doesn't need to be replaced this year, perhaps next year. But if you notice any, dripping sounds or anything like that, definitely you're going to want to make sure the roof and the flashing and the chimney collars are all solid. And if you don't know how to do that yourself, definitely hire a roofing professional or a chimney professional, and they'll be able to advise you properly. As always, thanks for watching. If you found any value in this video, please like and subscribe, and check out the links in the description below if you need any of the items we used in this video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.